Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Chosen Being channel, where your journey of awakening, empowerment, and divine truth finds its voice. Have you ever wondered why certain people, maybe you, feel everything so deeply? Why sounds feel louder, pain cuts deeper, and joy bursts like fireworks through your soul? Why crowds overwhelm you, but silence heals you? Why you sense things others don't, emotions, intentions, even shifts in the energy of a room. You're not broken. You're not weak, you are chosen, and your sensitivity, it's not a flaw, it's a gift. A sacred gift from the divine. Let's take a deep dive into why chosen ones are highly sensitive, and how that sensitivity is actually your spiritual superpower. Number 1. Sensitivity is a compass. You were born to feel more from the moment. You were born, you were different. Maybe as a child you'd cry over things others brushed off. Loud voices, sad stories, someone suffering, it all pierced you. You might have been told you're too emotional or too soft. But here's the truth. Chosen ones are wired to feel more because your mission is greater. Your heart is tuned to frequencies others can't hear. Take my own story. As a child, I used to cry when someone else fell down, not because I was hurt, but because I felt their pain, as if it were my own. I'd cry in movies, in temples, during storms. I couldn't explain it, but I knew something deep within me was touched by things others didn't notice. Sensitivity is a compass. It leads you to truth, injustice, love, and healing. You feel more because you're meant to respond more deeply. Number 2. You carry ancestral energy. Generational pain lives in you. Chosen ones often come into families where emotional wounds haven't been healed for generations. You may feel like the black sheep, misunderstood, isolated, even targeted. That's because you're here to break the cycle. But before healing begins, you feel it all. The unspoken traumas, the ancestral grief, the suppressed voices of your lineage. It flows through your blood, sits in your bones. Many times I felt emotions I couldn't explain, grief that wasn't mine, anger without a trigger. But later in my healing work I realized I was carrying ancestral emotions. My grandmother's sorrow, my father's silence, my lineage's pain, and I was chosen to transform it. Your sensitivity is not just personal, it's generational, and you're the healer they prayed for. Number 3. Sensitivity protects you from darkness. Highly sensitive chosen ones often feel drained around certain people. You walk into a room and know if something is off. You sense fake smiles, hidden resentment, or jealousy, even when no words are spoken. This is your intuition guiding you. Sensitivity is your protection. I once worked in an environment where everything looked perfect. Smiling colleagues, fancy meetings, good pay. But every time I entered that space, my stomach would twist, my heart would race. Something was wrong. Months later, the truth came out. Deception, manipulation, and spiritual toxicity. My body had known long before my mind did. Your body feels lies. Your energy recognizes threats. That sensitivity is your shield. Honor it. Number 4. Your empathy is a healing force. Chosen ones are natural empaths. You can feel others' pain, and often you absorb it. You take on the emotional weight of those around you. While this can be overwhelming, it's also a key part of your divine mission. You're a healer, a light worker, a soul who transmutes pain into peace. There were times when I'd feel emotionally heavy after meeting someone I couldn't explain. Later I learned I had unknowingly taken on their sorrow. Once I became aware, I started clearing, praying, and protecting my energy. But I didn't stop feeling. Because that's where my healing power came from. Your sensitivity allows you to feel others so you can serve them. But you must also learn to protect yourself. Number 5. Silence, nature, and solitude. Nourish. Have you noticed how much better you feel in nature, or when you're alone in your room in prayer or journaling? Sensitive souls recharge in stillness. While others seek stimulation, you seek resonance. Loud cities may drain you, gossip tires you, crowds overwhelm you. But the ocean, the trees, divine music, that uplifts you. I remember a time I felt emotionally exhausted. I went on a solo retreat near the mountains, and within days, I felt whole again. The silence didn't scare me. It healed me. Chosen ones need solitude. Not because you're antisocial, but because you're soul deep. Number 6, you're a mirror, even that triggers people. Here's a tough truth. Your light will trigger others' darkness. Your sensitivity, compassion, and inner depth can make people uncomfortable. Why? Because you reflect back to them the parts they've rejected in themselves. Ever been told, you're too intense, you think too much, or you're too deep? That's not your burden. That's a mirror. They're reacting not to who you are, but to what you awaken within them. Chosen ones are often judged, misunderstood, or even mocked for their sensitivity. But that's only because you are awakening something they've buried. Don't dim your light to make others comfortable. Shine anyway. Number 7, your connection to the divine is strong. The most powerful reason you are so sensitive is because your soul is close to God. Your heart hears divine whispers. Your body feels spiritual downloads. You cry in worship. You shiver when truth is spoken. I've had moments in prayer where tears poured down without reason, just a wave of love, truth, and divine recognition. Sensitivity is the soul's way of acknowledging God's presence. The world may call you too sensitive, but heaven calls you attuned. That sensitivity you carry, it's not weakness, it's wisdom. It's the sacred thread connecting you to the divine, to humanity, and to your soul mission. So if you've ever asked yourself, why do I feel so much? The answer is, because you're meant to. You were chosen. And the world needs more hearts like yours. Thank you for being here, for being you. If this message resonated, like, comment, and share with another soul who might need this reminder. Subscribe to Chosen Being for more truths from the heart. And remember, your sensitivity is not your burden. It's your brilliance. Stay grounded, stay light-filled, stay chosen. See you in the next video.